am Okasen, Issifa, a civil engineer by profession. I found out what engineering is when I moved from here to Accra to search for a job in security services, that is force work, military per se. But when I got there, job was not where to be found. A colleague linked me to a construction company to come and do security. So we were at the side there when people saw me, like the foremen around saw me and told me, young man, you look smart and sharp, and you are too young to be a security on site. So they advised me to get into school and get a course to study. I said, which course? They mentioned engineering or construction technology. I said, but this one, how do I do it? My people are all into teaching and nursing. You go to teaching and nursing, or I go to police and soldier. That's what I think of being. And I said, no, teaching and nursing alone cannot survive you or cannot make you attain what you may want to attain. So I end up considering their thoughts. I went in to pick an Accra Poly form, that is Accra Technical University today. So I went there, I was enrolled into HND's civil engineering. I started, and God being so good at my side, with hard work, I was able to pursue and graduated with HND. Well, actually, when they mentioned about construction or engineering to me, I found out what will I earn or what will be the profit. You know, my first intention is the profit, the outcome. So when I asked and they were able to explain things to me, it convinced me to the extent that I understood that when I become a civil engineer, or if I do anything relating to engineering or construction, I'll end up being able to get into several areas or branches that I will inspire being. So I consider the advantages and disadvantages. I realized that the advantages are more great and bigger. So I end up entering there. Actually, I bought the form before informing my parents. And after I told them, the first question even my big brother asked me was that, can I pursue it? Do I know it involves sketch and drawing? I said, yes. They say it involves sketches and drawings. But I can see ladies doing it, so I can also do it. I didn't just give up at all. I also told myself that at all costs, I have to do it. And having found out, I didn't know that there was anybody from Kpandai who has even studied engineering until I was enrolled into the program. Engineering has been what I have added it to my life. It's now part of me. So it's love. I love the profession. So first thing is the love. The love I have for it keeps me moving. And the focus. I have also thought that through engineering, I want to change Kpandai precisely because that is where I come from. I want to actually make Kpandai come and look so that people will travel all the way from wherever they come from and study and even look at Kpandai because we lack a lot when it comes to engineering. Well, engineering is all that we do. But how do we do it? All the structures we see, the roads, and anything construction, that is engineering. But then, how do we do it? The method and ways we do it is the main problem. My people in Kpandai here, we have a problem in how to do the engineering. We don't do inquiry, we don't find out, we don't ask for or ask about engineering. So we end up doing wrong engineering, though it is engineering. But what we do is a different thing altogether. So I must say that we are deviating from the real engineering. For now, in the future, we'll be worried. It will disturb us a lot. The planning, the layout, and other stuff in Kpandai is very weak and poor. Very, very bad. The way things are done in Kpandai when it comes to town planning and other stuff, Kpandai is very low or down when it comes to planning. Our access roads and other stuffs are poor. The way and manner of which lands and plots are demarcated in town are very wrong. the way the settlements are is very wrong. And our people keep repeating such settlements, which is a problem to us. So we need to sort this out. One, we waste the land. And aside that, as we develop, population keep increasing. We need access roads. And now that we don't have proper layout in town, should in case there's a fire outbreak somewhere, we will need a fire service or an ambulance to go through and rescue the people there. Now that we don't have the layout, how then do we get access to rescue these people? So properties and lives will be damaged in the future, because as population grows and development comes, we need access roads to access or even send information to everywhere. And we will need to also go around to do what we call population census. When we go out to do counting and other stuff, because the settlement is not well done, the population and housing census officials, when they come in town, they suffer a lot. And even as the world or the country develops, now we go to search by using Google Map. Right now, if you give your location to someone, how to locate you becomes a problem. Without layouts, how do you drive in town? Will you buy a car and go to park it in the station? That is what will end up happening in the near future. Yes, there will be. There's likely to be. Once we don't organize ourselves well, or we don't demarcate our lands properly, there will surely be what we call flooding. Because as time moves on, people build and close the rainways, the gutters, they cover it, and they do not create other channels for the rain gutter water to pass through. So in the near future, we are likely to face flooding because we keep receiving heavy rainfalls. Well, my plan is to make Kpandai great, not myself in person, but to make the whole district and constituency very great in a way that, for now, is my inspiration to have a very great and bigger construction and engineering company, so that I can train people and to make them understand and know what engineering and construction is, so that we will do things like it is supposed to be and not as it is in the wrong way. I want us to change Kpandai from wrong or bad to good, to promote engineering and construction in Kpandai. Oh, as an engineer, we face a lot. For instance, if you work in town, how to get the project becomes a problem. You need to market yourself. And if you don't have enough fund to market yourself, how then do you get projects? It's a challenge. And sometimes too, you meet people, and the people would not even like to welcome you. They even doubt you. How to get the trust in people is a whole lot of story. Our people do not also know that. They sometimes say, oh, if you go to bring an engineer, the price and cost involved will be so high, so they cannot afford to have an engineer on site or have an engineer on their projects, which is another challenge. Sometimes too, if you are able to acquire the project on site, you are exposed to dangers. You are exposed to a lot. You can meet accident and other stuff. The cement and other stuff that you are working with can, when it gets in contact with your skin or your body, it can affect you. So engineering, though we have numerous challenges in it, but we still have ways and means to control them. Because when it comes to the hazard, site hazards and other stuff, we have safety measures that when you follow them, you can still protect yourself from these challenges. Wow. Well, what I remember that hurt me much is that some of the clients, when you meet them, at the initial stage, the person will look good to you. When the person wants you to attend to him, they will look very good to you, talk to you sugary. But after you have been able to, you have submitted or given them what they want, how to appreciate you back becomes a problem. And it is a very big problem that or it's a very harmful thing that when I get remind of it, it hurts me. Sometimes someone can call you that, oh, I need just a structure design or a building plan, or I need you to do a profile for me. You go in there, do it for the person. You charge the person will agree with you. Sometimes you not even charge, but you tell the person that whatever you have to appreciate me, I am okay. Because sometimes you think the person is a family member or a friend in town. But after job done, you even call this person and the person will not answer your call. It hurts a lot. You understand? It means that the person has not taken your work for anything. He has not taken your service for anything. But then he's benefiting from the project or the outcome of what you have done. Well, myself, I have registered my company as Famba Global Engineering and Construction Education and Consult. But then I still work for different firms. I have a company I work with in Accra, which is Razor Engineering and Construction. So sometimes I do my personal works. Like when I am free from the company works, I go about to do my own works. I do consultancy too. Sometimes I do it online and physical too. Or if you have anything you want me to do, I take subcontracts, then I get my guys, we go there, and they take over from there. Well, most of my achievements have been that I've been able to fix out or solve construction problems that are people see it to be serious. By the grace of God, any project I meet or anywhere I go, I've been able to flourish because I take my time to study and to analyze what the problem is before I address it. In Kpandai town here, I've been able to tackle or solve about 3 or 4 projects that people traveled all the way from Kumasi, Tamale, and Accra and came down. People that other people thought they are the last stop. They came, but they couldn't. But by the grace of God and my effort, I am able to sort it out within 3 hours. What people came for a month and could not do, I am able to sort it out in 3 good hours. Well, for now, I have thought that I am making arrangement to have an estate in Kpandai town. I want to have an estate that will contain like luxury houses. I want to make them in the district so that whoever travels to the district will see that no, Kpandai is not just a mere district, but it's a great one, of course. So we want to change things from bad to good. Engineering is a lovely firm, and engineering is very broad. We have several branches of engineering. We have civil engineering, electricals, mechanical, petroleum, and other stuff. There are many materials and stuff. So whatever side someone is thinking to go to should go, because engineering is very profitable. You just need to be focused and love it. After you love the program, you just focus and you will never lament or you will not regret choosing the program. Engineering is so lovely and can help you, even introduce you to very big things in the future. Engineering is very, very great, and I never regret even a second for choosing engineering. So I will always educate and encourage any young person. If I will get my own ways, I would have said that the government should have implemented a compulsory course in engineering under the basic schools, which is the junior high schools, so that this engineering course will introduce the students or the young ones to the course. I have even taken it onto myself that this time I want to create time, move around the basic schools, especially the junior high schools, and educate them that when you are completing your JSS and you want to do your choosing, at least you should choose a technical school so that you go out there, study engineering or technical. After the technical, when you come out, You don't depend on anybody for anything. You can work on your own, feed yourself, help your parents, climb higher. Then you make things simple for yourself and the entire family, even the constituency and district as well. Yes. We have a project here which is proposed by Dr. Bawa, Samuel Bawa Abukari. He lives in Australia. It's a 3-bedroom semi-detached apartment. And it's a very heavy and big project, a very big apartment that is we are raising. It's under construction, and the structure works is under 90% completion, which is on the Kpandai Leseni Road. That is the Kpandai Willensi Road. Before you get to the district assembly, you can have it there at the right-hand side when you go into Leseni or Willensi. It's a very big project that we are hoping that after finishing, whoever comes there will have a very good thing to see. My advice to people is that, and even parents, is that engineering or construction or technical courses are very special. And I advise and even beg them that they should encourage the young ones or any child that would like to do any technical course, irrespective of the branch. They should just give the child the support. And the child will never come out and depend on the parents again. Any technical or engineering course is a self-dependable course. Once you are able to pass through and pursue it, in fact, after you have graduated or you have completed your course, you are now coming to depend on your own self. And you yourself and the family will like it.